back to another J.A.R.V.I.S tutorial. Today we're gonna continue our writing the code for J.A.R.V.I.S. Yay! Alright, so we've done this section here. Now go to the main window, which is located down below. So public main window. Below the initialize component, we have 4 lines of code for our date and stuff, which I actually haven't modified it yet. So next time we actually run this, or whatever we run it. We're gonna I have to fix the clock on it. Alright, so now we're gonna write several things. So let's write thread. Yes. Dot current thread dot current culture is equal to new culture info, which is ENUS. We're gonna use our, if it's not by default, we're gonna actually use our, we're gonna actually assign the default language to this program. Thread dot current thread dot current UI culture is equal to new culture info. Again, the same thing. Is it right? Yes, it's right. So J.A.R.V.I.S dot speak. So this is the speech, and this is this part here, speech synthesizer, which allows the program to respond. So the program will say hello. Alright, so plus settings of the J.A.R.V.I.S default dot user. I'm getting an error here. Why? Properties settings. Let's just click that here. I don't know why. Alright, so settings. Let's go back where we were. Alright, so it was strings dot settings defaults dot user. I don't know, something. Plus this comma here, comma something. Let's see. It's gonna load the documents here. So what we're gonna write? Hello, I don't know, Tony Stark. Please wait for me to load some files. Alright, I think that should work. So let's just continue. String. These two brackets. Default commands, I'm guessing that's the way you pronounce it, is equal to, open up parentheses, file dot read all lines. Open up a semicolon. Let's just write this sign here, which is monkey or whatever it's at, or whatever. In the quotation marks, let's just write default commands dot text. Yes, just 2 of those. This one is actually gonna load all the default commands into the array. Alright, so next one is gonna be crap. Sorry. The next one is gonna be for each. For each. Let's just write string command in default commands. Nope, sorry. That was my bad. Open up these curly brackets, and this is gonna write, you know, list commands dot items dot add. It's gonna go scrap command. This is gonna be, we're gonna load the item into the list box at the beginning of something, just in case, you know, I don't know, someone forgets the command that you know, someone forgets the command, so they can be reminded. So if you're gonna say show list box, it's gonna show you this one. You have an error here. It's pretty simple. We're gonna add list box later on in the design. You just, you know, create a list box, any sort of list box, you know, give it a name of this, and you know, you're done. So move on to the few more lines of code. So uh, directory dot create directory. This is for creation of certain things. So for instance, we're gonna write C, this thing, users plus username, which is your name of the computer, by the way, if you didn't know, or maybe you have forgotten. Documents, let's see, J.A.R.V.I.S custom commands. Wait, if I got the parenthesis. Ignore this one. This error here is nothing because it's just it assumes that this word here is something else, which is actually not. So just click on ignore all. It's no big deal. So what these do, it actually creates a folder. That's why it's create directory. Creates the folder with the name J.A.R.V.I.S custom commands in your documents following this file path. So where we're gonna store our own commands. Alright, so let's just rewrite this. So let's just write, I don't know, J.A.R.V.I.S custom commands to be more appealing to the eye. Alright, so, and let's just write, I'm guessing 3, 6, 8 lines of code for creating text files where we're gonna actually store each of these commands. So write settings, or settings, whatever you actually say, default, shell, let's just call it C. Alright, so you're gonna get an error, don't worry about it. So it's equal to, and let's just write, put up parentheses, my bad, users plus username plus, how about this, we're just gonna go documents, copy all of that, paste it here, and we're gonna call this one shell commands dot txt file. Alright, so it's everything there. J.A.R.V.I.S custom commands, perfect. 2/lines shell commands dot text. Alright, so perfect. We're gonna fix these errors, don't worry, just let's just write these first so you don't get actual problems later on. So C slash users, I'm guessing that's it. Yeah, that's it. Plus username plus crap. Sorry. Documents, custom commands, just go shell response dot txt. Alright. Settings dot default dot shell location is equal to this one. Users plus username plus these two shell location dot txt. Alright, don't worry, we're almost there. Actually, for this video, we just have, I don't know, 6 more to go. Or actually 5. Default dot c web c is equal to all of this. You can actually skip to the end of this video if you want, because of the length of this thing. Username plus open up these. Oh, come on. Where the hell were they? Oh my god. I did something. I did something. I don't know what the hell did I do. Documents, J.A.R.V.I.S commands. This one is, so it's gonna store in the documents section. Where were these? Web commands dot txt, close this. Settings dot default dot web r is equal to this one, so it's c users plus username plus wait, wrong one, wrong turn. What are these? Web um response dot txt dot default dot web URL is equal to, I'm sorry, it's boring like this. You know, I get that. I understand it because you have to write all of these lines of code, which is really, really exhausting. And I get that. I get it a lot, you know, so I understand. It's just we have to do this because it's a huge chunk of code here. But don't worry, it's probably not that, it's not actually that long, so don't worry. URLs dot txt. So yeah, two more actually. Don't worry, we're halfway done. Oh, sorry. So settings dot default dot social commands is equal to. I mean, we've added this here, so it is the string. Generate property sub for something. I don't know. I don't know. let's keep on writing. So let's just finish this up. Is equal to settings. I'll figure it out, and I'm gonna shell R. Was it shell R? Oh, here it is. Shell R. Yeah, it is. Alright, so just finish these up, and I'll check it out. What the problem was. SL path is equal to settings dot default dot shell location. The next one is makes no sense. It actually doesn't show error here on the string location path, but it does show on the shell response, which is ridiculously weird. But I don't know. I'm guessing it's something wrong. All right, so web commands path is equal to new. My bad. Settings dot default dot web c. Web response is equal to. Oh, come on! Why is wrong with these new settings stuff? Web reply is a web r. Yeah, it's web r. What else? What are the next one? Web URL path is equal to settings dot default dot web URL with capital stuff. What are these? The next one is a social. What are the names of the strings? Wait up. SC path. So SC path is equal to settings dot default dot Alright, so regarding these errors here, guys, this was mistyped because these things here I mistyped from the strings up there, and these here errors that we've got, it's because of the error which you saw. How to fix it? Right below the name, you'll see this little tiny box. It's not here because it's fixed. Click on the box and click on the first line. It's generate. I think it was something like a property or something, which actually fixes these, and you don't have errors in these ones. Alright, so that's it for this tutorial. Like I've said, we're gonna create documents for it. We've enabled the default commands and the language for this. These are the text locations of the text document is going to be passed on these variables, which are essential for it. And yeah, that's it for this one. So I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah.